Hey guys, Cactus of the Day video. I have a bunch of fruit that need to be harvested, and yeah, we're doing that now. So let's have a look. So this one here, yeah, very small fruit. I think there might be maybe 10-20 seeds in there. This is not a normal fruit. This plant sometimes just has problems growing a lot of seeds, you know. Sometimes you have a healthy fruit and sometimes you have one that's almost empty. It always depends on the parents, you know. Some parents are just not suitable for this plant. So this is a Gräser hybrid, Gräser Wörlitz hybrid. I now got me these. This is for kids when they go to school or to pack in food, you know. These are called like Butterbrotpapier and it's called like something like butter bread paper. Most of the fruits are still ripening and will be ripening for another month, maybe 3 weeks at least. But in here, this one is already ripe. This is a very ripe fruit. And this is Trichocereus schafferii yellow. This plant produces a lot of seeds and I'm glad to have it. Unfortunately, this tip broke off, so I'm not sure if it will flower again next year. But at least there are some seeds, maybe to bridge the gap. Yeah, let's take it off. Where's that tripod again? There it is. I don't know how people do it. I constantly lose stuff everywhere. I just don't have the brain capacity to keep track of everything. All right. Yeah. Right now, my main focus is on consolidation, getting my stuff together, so to speak, because I was devastated, very messed up, and now I need to find a way to continue because otherwise I go broke. So here's the fruit. Check out how big this is. You could basically eat this. People keep asking how they taste. I don't know. I don't eat them because it takes so much work to pollinate them and all that stuff. I just don't have the heart to waste all that opportunity what you have here. I mean, these are definitely, I don't know, 600 seeds, maybe 1,000, probably 1,000. And yeah, you would just eat that away, you know. But yeah, so this is Trichocereus schafferii. Then I have more. But first, let's put it into the bag. And these cannot stay long in the bag because otherwise this turns into mush. And washing a rotten fruit is the worst thing in regards to seed cleanliness and all that. You know, you need to wash these right away. I know I say this and I often don't do it, but yeah, I'm always critical with myself. I don't like myself when I do that, so I always try to wash them right away. But yeah, it happens. You know, every cactus breeder knows this. I mean, if you have suddenly like 60 fruit at once and you have a life that's just knocking you down, you just have like a moment of, I don't know, weakness. So yeah, schafferii yellow. First fruit. I have written down the parent of this cross and I will label it later. Alright, now I have more. This is Gräsers Erfolg and Selbstbestäubung. So happy to have a big fruit, and it's the only one from that particular mother plant. I have a few of mother plants of this, and this is a huge plant. Normally it would produce all kinds of fruit every year, but this year it's mostly this one. So these will be hard to get, sought after, because this is a super amazing ruffled plant, and it's a massive plant. Like, people who see this thing planted out, they go crazy. So yeah, Gräsers Erfolg and Selbstbestäubung. Erfolg SB. Yeah, and then I have another one from Gräsers Erfolg and Selbstbestäubung. Yeah. It's this one. Also some good amount of seeds, but yeah, not as big as the other one. I would try to get a grip on all that stuff now, because I don't know, I'm just fighting, you know. Yeah, Erfolg SB 2. All right, 3 bags. Yeah, all right, so now we have 3 fruits and the small one, and these will be washed today. I will do my best to wash them. Maybe we can do it together. Let's try it out, but it's not going to be like it's not easy to wash something, like to wash these seeds while holding a camera. So I will probably need time to set it up. Maybe I will do a video just on seed harvest, seed washing later. And yeah, these are perfect for that, because they are big, and they aren't really like rotten. You know, once they are rotten, you can just, it's a nightmare. Yeah, all right, so this was the seed part. Now we will go a little bit through the garden, just checking stuff. But like flowering, I don't think we will have flowering today. And yeah, it gives me time to get a grip on the whole situation, on the collection. I need to you know, get a grip. So here's something that needs to be dealt with. This pup needs to be removed. This is a Trichocereus lamprochlorus, and yeah, the graft did well until it's this one popped. That's why you flatten the edges around the, like here, to avoid exactly this happening. You see, if I had flattened the edges here, it would not have happened so soon. It would have happened eventually, but not so soon. And I will remove this thing. Check out these guys. These look pretty good. Minor skin problems, but this is nothing that a qualified breeder worries about, you know. I know these will be alright. These will look great when they are planted. This is Ecuador. This is how Ecuador is supposed to look. Now look at this. Teleflora, now flowering at the end of the season. Humidity spots here. Just want to see if there are more flower buds coming up, but it doesn't seem like it. So late in the season, I've already given up on it. The paper wasps. So far they've only stung me once. I'm just not the type of person who makes them homeless. This is Lobivia zecheri, and the plant looked totally disgusting a few months ago. I had this one at the wrong spot, got too much humidity, too much darkness, and maybe humidity, and now this is fully exposed in full sun, and now look at it. All these pups are new. This is just new growth. This looks great, right? Amun-Re is flowering again, but it has like this doesn't look good. I need to remove this one because it's too dry. Sometimes when the weather sucks, you have flowers that just fail to fall off, and these can get infected. So I need to get a scissor now. All right, let's see if we can get this thing off. All right, let's try this. It took me a while to find the tripod again. Okay, I now have it off. Yeah, this isn't good. This isn't good. I don't like this. Try to remove a little bit more of it. I hate these because they often turn into an infection. You have a direct entry door into the fruit, into the core of the plant. Okay, so I'll leave it as it is. I want to show you how it looks like. So it's not very visible. There, this is now the remaining part of the plant, of the flower, of the ovum, and I hope that it dries up now, so I can just remove the like the remnant, like the part of the ovum that came out of here. Normally it should look like this after the flower is dropped, but I don't know what it is. In some rare cases, like when the temperatures are so hot, they just dry out on the plant, and yeah, that's dangerous. That causes infections. So yeah, let me show you what I cut off. Here. So let me see which one it was. I think it must have been the other one. But you see here, this is a fruit that's starting to rot, and this is the one that I cut off. It feels like leather. Really thick structure and all that. Nothing unusual inside, but this would not have fallen down by itself. Some need to be removed. There are some cacti where the flower remnant caused total loss of the plant, so I'm very careful about this. Alright, so yeah, most look alright here. This is a perfect example where you have like a lot of weeds, but the plants below are healthy. Yeah, but this needs to be cleared. And you know, I always want to do it like on camera, and then when it's time to do it, I just need to listen to something like, you know, podcast or music, because I'm like heartbroken. Hey friend, you're sitting in a dangerous spot. This is where I cross. Alright, so this one is ripe too. This is Asterix. Actually very happy about getting a fruit here, because the season was so bad. So I appreciate the little things, you know. This is like I love this kind of hybrid, multi-hybrid, you know. And every cross could be a game changer. You never know what you grow, you know. So even a tiny fruit with a few seeds could produce something like a classic. Imagine what would have happened if the breeder of Flying Saucer, would have just left the seeds lying around somewhere and not growing them, You never know what cross makes the difference. And this is Born to be Wild. Yeah, and the season was really bad about Born to be Wild. I don't know what it was this year. I just didn't like the slugs, just ate all the good crosses that I made. So next year I will need to have a different situation here with the slugs. This can't continue like this. My arboricola pot, and slug victim too, but I think it has recovered now. The moment you have a fresh wound, they get attracted to it. You just need to protect it for maybe a month, and then the slugs leave it alone again. But yeah. So these two fruits have taken. That's good. This one opens soon, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, a few more I have left. Also a bunch of Lobivia and all that. But yeah, not many. Season's almost over. Here's Ecuador again. Yeah, I get seeds of most plants, but it's not really like last year I had an immense season, like with so many like crosses that took. So yeah, it's a little step back. This one had to be the tip removed because it reached the roof, and now it's coming like two at once. This one is ripe, I think, but I will give it another week. In a week, this will fall off probably. First 11 is this grafted plant. I had to stabilize it because it has gotten so big and heavy. It might not fit on the shelf anymore where I had it last year. This plant, in my opinion, is a virus-infected plant. It's not spreading unless you are grafting on it, or you are grafting a piece of this on something else. But I kept this plant to take photos and videos for like demonstrational purposes. I want to show how it looks like when the plant actually has a virus. And yeah. Not a good thing. You can see this is not just a discoloration or something. This is systemic. But yeah, there will be a video about this plant and this plant only, so we can discuss it a little bit further.